How many times have we heard people saying that I don't have time? Every founder, every entrepreneur, people working in a company, professionals working on their own schedules, all have the same problem. I don't have time. Time is an extremely important component in a business or a profession because you have limited hours in a day. You have time to do your stuff, whatever you need to do, then you need to study, you need to sleep, you need to probably get together with your family. And if you sacrifice most of that, even then, you still have a limited amount of time in your life, in your day, to do things, to take your career forward, to do stuff in terms of learning and so forth. So when people say I don't have time, it's true, you don't have much time. So how do you get more time in a day? This is our topic today, and I'm Raj Sukeja with you on your journey to success. So as I said, how do we find more time? You delegate. If you are not a single professional and you have a business, you delegate effort, assignments, work to your colleagues, your employees, your partners, and then you now have that much time available to do more stuff or time for yourself. Time expands as people add up, but you need to utilize their time effectively as well. So that becomes management. It is extremely important for you to understand that time management is an art. Again, like as negotiation, like as so many other things that apply to a business. So time management also needs to be adhered to, learned, and then you need to focus on time management to see that you get the maximum productivity from your own time and from that of others. For a professional, it definitely applies only to you. If you're not a professional, you're a businessman and you have employees, you have friends, you have partners, you have a whole team working with you, you need to see that you can get the best results from the time that they are involved with. One of the ways you can increase your time span in terms of your effort is to delegate work. This happens especially if you're in a businessman and you have a team, you have partners who can do some jobs for you as effectively as you can, or even at par. Now I'm going to be speaking specifically about time management, and this applies to you. Time management, the first aspect is it's called time audit. You audit your own time. Look at your schedules for the day. Look at how much time you are delegating to each task. Now, whether that is man management task, whether it is performing a specific task to deliver a certain result, whether it is any activity that you have prioritized as per what you need to deliver and based on your priorities in terms of business and personal life. So once you've done the time audit, you put up a schedule, you put up a clear-cut plan for action. You will need to block all distractions. So it's like reading a book, for example, or taking up a task for a project and then watching TV at the same time. Or somebody calls out to you and you pick up the phone and start talking to them, having a conversation. You have effectively lost that thread of thought as well as that focus on that subject, which is going to cost you a lot more in terms of time wasted rather than invested. So you need to schedule yourself, you need to put up priorities, you need to put up time slots, and you should be able to schedule yourself in terms of what task you're going to be performing at what part of the day, at what time of the day, and how much time that task would be taking. And then you should stick to that schedule. It's not just enough to put it on a diary and leave it at that, rather than try to follow that schedule as specific as you can. One of the things to avoid is multitasking. Do not multitask when you are working on a schedule. If you multitask, you will be involved in too many things and the output is not going to be as efficient as it would be if you just do one job at one time and complete it. If you take up too many tasks at one time, you would not complete any task. Your performance will show for it and you will not be happy with the result, nor will the person for whom you are attending the task will be happy as well. In terms of your schedule, make others respect your time. It is extremely important for you to keep some time for yourself, to give time to yourself, to do whatever you love to do, besides whatever else you're doing for your career, your work. So you need to relax, whether you need to watch TV, whether you need to read a book, whether you need to go get a massage done, it's your call. Do not encourage others to intrude on your personal time. That will help you breathe, it will help you relax, and it will keep you ready for the activity that is going to be forthcoming. A call to action is important. A call to action is an activity that you do post a particular act that you have committed. For example, a meeting, a phone call. So post that meeting or the phone call for a particular designated time that you have scheduled. You finished it, post that, think about the meeting, think about the call. Was it effective? Did it achieve the goal that was intended to? And this specifically applies to business calls or business meetings. So once you know post meeting or post call that the objectives were either not achieved or achieved partially or have been achieved, you need to figure it out, and then you need to optimize your next call so that your performance is better. In this way, you will train your mind to achieve optimum results from the effort that you put in. In conclusion, time management is an art, as I said before. Address it logically, address it correctly, plan your day, put it on paper, put it on your computer, put it wherever, and follow it. Don't just put it there and leave it and do something else. Once you train your mind to follow that chart, you will be careful in what you write on that piece of paper or on the computer in terms of your schedule, and you will stick to it. That will improvise and simplify your work style, it will optimize your results, and it will take you to the next space in terms of growth. And it will give you time for yourself as well. You will never have that excuse of saying, I don't have time, because you will always have time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon.